Next on HBO. Where does an African prince go to find a proper royal consort? Queens, of course. Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, and James Earl Jones are coming to America. Next on HBO.
Every month, real-life kids, real-life problems, real-life stories. Calvin Mire always dreamed of being an altar boy.
I used to pray that something like this would happen to me. What do you have to do? I don't know. Guess you just do what Father says.
He never imagined his dream would turn into a nightmare.
I know what you're doing at church. You're going to the rectory with Father to play. Father says shut up now.
Or that the person he trusted most would betray him.
Calvin, he's a priest. He can do what he wants. We're the ones who will get blamed.
Did you do something that you're not telling me?
A child betrayed. The Calvin Mire story.
I don't want to be an altar boy anymore.
Every kid's got a story, but not always one he wants to tell. Life stories, families in crisis. Premieres Tuesday night at 10 on HBO. Are you ready to listen?
You can take away Mel Gibson's looks,
Have a good look. Get it over with.
but you still can't keep your eyes off him.
If that's all you see, well then, you don't see me.
The Man Without a Face, coming in August on HBO.
There is no other place like it. It's where legends hold court.
He's done it! He's done it!
Where royalty come to be seen.
Her Majesty will present the trophy.
Where HBO marks its 20th consecutive year. Wimbledon. Now, HBO Sports celebrates this tradition with a look at 2 decades of history in the making. The champions.
He used slices, he used finesse.
You never knew what she was thinking.
He was the best player.
The challenges.
That's all that's on the line.
And some of the best moments in sports history.
Unbelievable shot.
It's an HBO Sports Special, Wimbledon, an HBO tradition for 20 years. Premieres Tuesday, June 14th on HBO.
The Comedy Festival. Are you going to be going to it?
Yeah.
But you're going the wrong way. Hi, how are you?
Good, do you?
Good. Hey, you know, there's a big comedy festival over in the park.
Oh, what time?
Comedy.
Company?
Comedy.
How many?
We're in Bryant Park in New York. It's crazy. It's the start of the 2nd annual Toyota Comedy Festival right here in New York City. 2 weeks of unbridled, funny, outrageous antics performed by today's hottest comics. Hey, I'm Kevin Meaney for HBO Entertainment News.
This is the only city in the world where at night you can go out for a newspaper and the next morning you're in it.
Last year was the beginning of this annual event, and founding producer Alan King is the man behind the madness.
I'm very happy to be back. Our 2nd year last year was a very big success, and if somebody walks over to me backstage and says to me how good I look, I'm going to kick him in the ass. That's what I'm going to do. The only time they tell you how good you look is when you get old.
Why does New York need a comedy festival?
What, are you kidding? It's essential. You understand? You know why it's essential is because if New York doesn't have things like this, everything will just break up into complete chaos.
You know what's fun about doing it here?
What?
The people here are not the people that generally come to the comedy clubs. This guy here, never been in a comedy club in his life. The Borscht Belt maybe, but never been. Sure. My Uncle Murray.
I once knew a girl named Maria. To date her would have been a dream, but she said, "You are short and ugly. I only date men who are handsome and neat. All men are brothers under the skin," I said. "Of this there can be no doubt." In that case, she said, "Go back in and send your brother out."
Okay. Why do we need a comedy festival here in New York City?
So that people who ain't got no money could come and see some comedy, Kevin.
He's snapping! The man is snapping on the comedy festival. In Bryant Park in New York City, I'm Kevin Meaney for HBO Entertainment News. Hey, where did everybody go?
Next on HBO. Where does an African prince go to find a proper royal consort? Queens, of course. Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, and James Earl Jones are coming to America. Next on HBO.
Let's keep moving, folks. We're walking, we're walking.
Next time you visit the White House, tell them we sent you.
Your government needs your help.
I like it. You look just like him.
And make yourself at home.
I'm talking to you. Will you please turn around?
After all, they said it was time for a change. Sigourney Weaver and Kevin Kline as Dave. Premieres Saturday, June 11th on HBO.
God bless you! God bless America!
He's back.
I had one bad day.
Oh, made me hurt.
Now someone's gonna pay.
Riddick Bowe goes after Buster Mathis Jr. live Saturday, June 11th on HBO.
Gary Shandling, Brian Benben, stars of the best hour of comedy on TV.
Can I ask you something about Brian? When you interviewed him, did he say anything about taking over our time slot?
This year, I'm proud to say we're the lead into the best hour of comedy on TV.
You know, I'm fine with that.
Is Gary okay with that?
Because we're still like we're neighbors. Because I just go on after him now.
Really? Because I heard he's a little upset. No?
But you know what they say? Good fences make good neighbors.
Larry Sanders and Dream On, both halves of the best hour of comedy on TV. An all-new season premieres Wednesday night, June 22nd at 10, only on HBO.
Def Comedy Jam is back in the house. Brand new jams with a brand new host.
I'm a new sheriff in town with a new season of Def Comedy Jam.
Joe Torre host, Russell Simmons Def Comedy Jam. New jams coming in July. Friday late night on HBO.
You ever see somebody with these old specials and they're all long and they get into the bad jokes, you know, they get into the airport stuff and they get into the 7-Eleven jokes, and you don't need that. You just need the meat, just the good jokes. And you can only get the good jokes in a half hour. So I want you, that's right, you, I'm talking to you, to watch the HBO comedy half hours. That's right, because you know what? The whole half hour is funny.
The HBO Comedy Half Hour. A new series, Thursday nights at 11. Premieres June 16th on HBO.
Watch it here only on HBO. Bye.
Simply the best choice on TV. HBO.
The following movie is rated R.